Welcome to the very first video on ShadyPenguinn Collects. We're going to be jumping into an adventure where I'm going to be collecting mostly cards, but other video game and anime memorabilia that I'm going to add to my collection. We're going to track it. We're going to see how much we spend, how much we make. But today, we're going to be jumping into a Guess My Grade video where I have a couple of old and couple of new cards. We're going to see what we think we're going to get back from PSA. So first up, we have a Jungle First Edition Pikachu. This is an old card. Is this the second or the third set? It's one of the two. I'm not sure. I'm actually going to be resleeving these because these are in some Pokemon sleeves here. I want to put them in clear sleeves so we can actually check out the back and the front. But I'd like to go ahead, get it out of the sleeve and into a new one here. And let's check everything out. So PSA, obviously, you guys, I'm sure all of you know, grade 1 through 10, and they do it by corners, edges, surface, etc. This card is in super good condition. I actually have almost the entire Jungle set in first edition, missing a few of the foils, but it was something that I picked up on eBay a few years back. I think I paid about $80 for all of the entirety of the Jungle set. So this Pikachu here, you guys can see it has some wear and tear. I'm actually going to try to do my best to zoom in on some of the bad spots. You can see bottom left corner, bottom right corner. Corners are pretty whited up, unfortunately, but I still want to get it graded because it is like the second Pikachu ever printed. So I think it could be valuable even if it's not a 10. Centering, it looks okay. It's kind of hard to tell because the yellow of the card and the yellow of the border, like in my mind, it looks good. Then part of me thinks that when I look harder, the left border looks a little thinner than the right border, I think. So that's kind of a shame. As far as the actual surface of the card goes, it's completely fine. I'll take it out again if you guys want to see. You guys probably want to see. You probably don't want to see. As for my guess, what do I think this card is going to be? Look, the Pikachu's starting to look weird to me, man. I don't know why. I can't look at it too much longer. I got to put it back in the sleeve. It's like the white looks super high contrast to me now. I guess because of the white lights I'm using. I don't know. It's weird. For this Pikachu, I'm gonna guess an 8. I think this is going to come back as an 8. And of course, my whole goal with this channel is that we're building a collection. You guys can track along with me, see how far we get. We're just going to put that my Jungle stuff cost me all the stuff we're guessing today. We're not going to add as far as cost to our collection because this stuff, I mean, either it cost me nothing, it cost me barely anything, or it was like, just retail price for some of the evolution stuff. I can add one Elite Trainer box because that's what I pulled my evolution stuff from. But then we have a really solid card, this Jolteon here. Oh, this Jolteon is so pretty. But you guys can see even in this top loader, there's some scratches on this Jolteon surface. So I don't think this is going to be a 10, sadly. I think foil Jolteon as a 10 is like one of the best cards you can get. You can even see right away on the edges. There's a lot of wear on the edge of this card, and there's a few scratches. The foiling is so pretty, though. Oh my gosh, I love the foiling on this. But first, that Jolteon jungle set. I'm gonna toss it backwards. The back, those bottom corners again, man. I'm getting done in by those bottom corners. Ugh. All right, I haven't actually taken a hard look at these before this video because I wanted it to be genuine. I didn't want to have an idea of the grade in mind. I feel like this is gonna come back a 7. I do think this is gonna come back a 7. That's my guess. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys about the fun stuff I want to do on this channel. Okay, so for Guess My Grades specifically, I want you guys to guess as well in the comments. And I want you guys to, Pikachu, blank, Jolteon, blank, 1 through 10, what you think. Because some of you guys are gonna know better than me. And I wanna know what you guys think. If anyone gets them all right, I have a Flareon here we're gonna guess. If anyone gets every grade right when we do like the reveal of like, hey, our very first Guess My Grade results are back, there's gonna be a prize, okay? I think what the prize is going to be is that the prize is going to be a free slot in our first big box break on this channel. So at some point, we're gonna be doing a very big box break. We're probably gonna do smaller ones as well because I was talking to Sarah about it, actually, my wife. And I was saying, hey, if I start this channel, I wanna make sure that like everyone can get involved. So even doing modern box breaks where people can pay for basically pay retail value plus shipping to enter just to be a part of it would be really cool. So this Flareon actually looks pretty good. A little bit of damage on top, a tiny bit. But honestly, so far, this is the best back that we've seen. Centering looks pretty good. The right side might be a little wide compared to the left side again. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but surface of the card, edges on the front, everything looks fine on the front. This is gonna be, I'm guessing a 9. I'm guessing a 9 for this Flareon. This will be a 9. If you're not putting 9 in your comment, you're already losing. That's just a fact, okay? It's just a fact. It's indisputable. You can't tell me otherwise. Maybe you could. Okay, and as you could have guessed, I wanted to make this special, so I grabbed my Vaporeon as well. So we have Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon in our first Guess My Grade. This Vaporeon, I'm hoping it's as good as that Flareon, honestly. I don't think any of my older cards are gonna be snagging a 10, although, no. Look at the centering on this sucker. Look at how thick the top is, man. The top is so thick. Ugh. The sides are perfect. The top is very thick. Maybe the bottom is just this thick, though. You know what? Actually, take this out of the sleeve real quick. Take that out of the sleeve. Look at this. I think the centering might be fine. I take it back. I think the centering's fine. As far as the back goes, the top left corner is already making me cry. Top left corner is making me cry. And the bottom right corner is making me cry, dude. What are you doing to me, man? The corners are a little wear and tear. The edges are kind of rough. Vaporeon, I'm giving you a 7. I think it's gonna be a 7. Now, I've never gotten cards graded before, so my guessing could be completely off. So if your grades are matching mine, maybe you should reconsider. That's all the jungle set we're doing today, just these 4 jungle set. I have the rest of them that I'm gonna eventually want to send off as well. And now we're gonna jump into some evolution cards that I have. So this is a reverse foil Vulpix, and you might be thinking, Shady, why are you sending this off to get graded? Because I love Vulpix. And I actually think that Evolutions is gonna be a set that in another 10 years is going to be extremely sought after, and I think cards that you wouldn't think are worth a lot are gonna be worth a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the back. Ooh, back is pretty clean. Back is pretty clean. Let's take it out of the sleeve for you. This back, that edge is kind of tough. I didn't see that when I first decided I wanted to get this graded. Man, bro! That edge is pretty tough. All right. That changes my evaluation. I really thought this was going to be our first 10. This is it's probably going to be a 9. My guess is a 9. I think the centering is great. I think the centering's fantastic. So I'm going with a 9. And it's like, the reason why I'm sending a Vulpix in is because Vulpix is my favorite Pokemon. Any Vulpix lovers out there, let me know in the comments. But yeah, favorite Pokemon. And I want to get I would love to get a PSA 10 of this because it's the original Vulpix artwork. And obviously getting a regular Vulpix, like the OG Vulpix would be great as well. But I think this is good too because it's reverse foil, so I think that's kind of cool. Then we have a Zapdos from Evolutions reverse foil. This is just a card that I'm getting graded because it's the best legendary bird. That's basically why. It's the only Zapdos I have that I think will eventually be worth something. And this is a card that I do think is in extremely good condition. There's a little white top, maybe that'll come off. No, dang it, dude. Every time I think I'm good, they pull me back in. As far as edges and stuff go, we're gonna guess another 9. I don't know if I'm hopeful. I could just be ignorant, right? Like I could be ignorant, being like, oh yeah, these are all 9s and 8s and stuff. But I really think that like the centering on this card is great. Surface seems pretty fine. There might be something up here. That little dot up there above Zapdos might be a problem. Oh, no, I think is that part of the card? I don't know if that's part of the card or if that's a defect. So if that's a defect, this is going to drop down to an 8, but I would love for this to at least be a 9. So a lot of these cards, I mean, the jungle set cards, if they come back as a 10, their values are, as you saw, they could be ridiculously high. So they're definitely worth getting graded. I don't think any of those will be a 10 though. I really think that the Flareon has a chance of being a 9. I really think so. But now I'm going to get to some cards from Evolutions that I think will have a lot of value. Now, I'm a little 50-50 on this one, and I might make a gut call right now to just say we're not getting this graded, because you see this centering, dude? The centering is so off on this Charmeleon, it's almost not worth getting graded. It's almost not worth getting graded. We'll check it out, but I think that, I think based on that centering alone, you know that's like a 7 on centering. That's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Yeah, I'm making the call now. This card is not getting graded. I know, it's sad. It's not getting graded. It's tough. We're gonna put you over here. Actually, I don't even know. I'm not gonna put you in a hard case. You don't earn a top loader. We have another Charmeleon though. Hey, look at this guy. And this guy's centering is a little bit better. It's not perfect. I don't think it's perfect. Yeah, the right side is still thick, man. Are you gonna get abandoned as well? Charmeleon, are you serious? No, I'm gonna get at least one of them graded. I have to get at least one of them graded. Let's take a look at the back. Oh, nope, never mind. You just lost me. Nope, forget it. You're not getting graded and you're not getting a top loader. That's sad, man. Okay, so now we're down to 2 cards that from Evolutions that I think are actually going to do well. This Charizard, reverse foil Charizard. For some reason, I mean, it's Charizard, that's why it's selling like mad, but it's ridiculously high in value if you get a PSA 10. I think that my eyes are telling me the centering's fine. That's what my eyes are telling me. My eyes are telling me the centering is great on this card. Okay, take it easy. I want to pinch it too hard. It's just the Zard. Don't pinch it too hard. And the back is, I would say, pristine. The centering might be a little off. This is going to be a dicey one, man. This is going to be a dicey one. I'm going to say this is going to come back a 9. I think a 9 is still worth getting graded. I still think it's going to hold value because Evolutions is actually really hard to get 9s and 10s, it seems. I could be wrong about that. I'll probably show population. But it's a really pretty card. Surface-wise, it's great. It's just the edges. It's just the edges that might get me in trouble. But Charizard as a 9 is my guess. Finally, we have the card that we pulled on stream that I uploaded a clip to my main YouTube channel of, the actual foil Charizard, the non-reverse holo. This is the legitimate foil from Evolutions. Nostalgia galore with this art. Absolute nostalgia galore. And I think, I mean, I've been saying it, right? I have to at least, I think I can't guess a 9, right? Like I have to guess 10. I want this to be a 10 so bad that if I don't believe, who's gonna believe? Like, look at this foiling, bro. So, centering wise, I think it's fine. I think it's perfect. The right side looks like it might be a little thick, actually. No, my Zard. I'm still getting this graded, but maybe I can't guess a 10. We could see, yeah, this is not a 10 at all. Look, you can see on the bottom. You guys, let me zoom in or focus up. You guys can see that white on the bottom there. That's tough, dude. That's tough. And there's also some whiting on the top. Yeah, all right. My guess for this Zard is a 9. A sad, disappointed 9. So the only card that I think I'm guessing a 10 on is going to be the,
You didn't guess 10 at all, you big dummy.
We cut out 2
Charmeleon.
So let's go ahead and grab 2 other cards. Let's grab some older cards. Let's grab, you know what? Let's grab Eevee and Jigglypuff. These are 2 other Jungle First Edition cards that I have ready to get sent off in another Guess My Grade. But because we kicked the Charmeleons out, we're gonna go ahead and grab this Eevee first and see what we can guess on it. This is obviously this is the Jungle Set Eevee. I think this is the first printing of Eevee actually. And it only makes sense that we send the Eevee along with the Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, right? All the evolutions. You can see that bottom left corner is suffering, dude. In pain. I'm gonna go with an 8. I'm gonna guess 8 for this Eevee. This is my only first edition Eevee though. So I will get it graded so that no matter what society tells Eevees, no matter what society tells Eevee and his brethren, I will go ahead and happily have them in my collection. And our final card for Guess My Grade is going to be, wow, this was a lot longer than I thought. I expected this to be a 6-minute video, not gonna lie. But this was really fun. Our last card is going to be a Jigglypuff from Jungle, first edition. And that card art is so nostalgic, bro. Centering is perfect on this. Edges are a little worn. You can see on the top right, they're not doing too hot. Not doing too hot. And then we have some edge wear. Ooh, those corners though. Yeah, those corners are tough. All right, Jigglypuff. I think you are minimum 7, but I'm gonna go with an 8. I'm gonna go with an 8. I think, no. We'll go with 7. I think this is going to be a 7. Sad. Sad times. Okay, so that's gonna be it for our first Guess My Grade. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. I appreciate it. Don't forget to enter, leave your comment down below with your grade guesses. See if you're better than me at guessing. We'll find out however long it takes for PSA to give us our cards back. That's when we're gonna find out what we find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Up next on the channel is going to be a video over here that you can click if you want more. And if there's no video here, it's because I haven't uploaded another video yet. But the next video is going to be Champion's Path. I have bought an entire case of Champion's Path, so you're going to want to click subscribe for more TCG content. Have yourselves a fantastic day, but above all else, keep it shady.